Member of our crew, Allie LaForce. It's the Portland Trailblazers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. They've got Halliburton, and it's ABC in at the point. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Insanity. Pass to Boomer. Lets it go. Good. He hits the jumper.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Trailblazers ball.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Primetime, to the wing, right side. Here's ABC. And Young with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Halliburton. And Young pulls it down. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Primetime.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Portland. Number 9. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through the post.
Inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's ABC. Guarded by Young. Pass to Oakley. Here's Red Hot. 4 on the clock. With the fadeaway. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide-open look.
Pass to Oakley. Gets a very good look and converts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Red Hot.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. ABC. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Pass to Wilkins. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. There's Young with the 3. Buries it from 3. Young's got 5 now.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
Poke loose. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
Here's Big Daddy, and he slams it in one-handed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to the Cobra, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here's Bryant. Jacks up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shooting for Portland, number 69. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Pass to the Cobra with 2 seconds left. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Domination and so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
On the court right now for Portland. And it's Big Dog in at the powered forward position from deep three-point range. And they get it back. The Cobra. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Big Daddy. Hunter covering. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to O'Neal. It's blocked. Here's Big Daddy, covered by Bryant. To the left wing. Here's Livers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Red Hot. Off the mark there with a 3. And here are the Hawks now. And here's Hunter for 3. Here's Dub. Yep, count it.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And here's Bryant outside, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Timeout called, Portland. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Pass to ABC. Here's Oakley. Here's Red Hot. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He gets it in there.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Knocked away. Here's ABC. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line of the trailblazer. Number 17. At the line of 2.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Hawks leading. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Insanity. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose from the arc.
Atlanta foul. Number 54. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Now Portland with it. Knocked loose. Stolen by Young. And then Young slams it in.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. A minute 53 left in the half. Halliburton outside. Pass to Red Hot. Back to Halliburton. He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. Young with it. 7 points in the game. Down low. Deflected. To the inside. Here's the kid. He can't get that one to fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
And the Hawks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Blazers. Pass to Insanity. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's ABC. Here's Wilkins. Tipped. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's primetime, and it's good for 2. He's got 6.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Now here's Young. 7 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. And then Young slams it in.
A high degree of difficulty on that hoop. Trey with some tough points.
And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Atlanta had no problems getting going. They put together some nice offensive stretches and at one point led by as many as 10. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was in double digits. In the second quarter, they didn't play quite as well and were outscored, but still were able to head to the locker room up by a solid 9 at the half. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Hawks' first half.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We've got Trae Young, and it's Boomer in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Oakley. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's Young. To the middle. Here's the kid. Oh, hey, how about that?
What just happened?
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Drills it from deep. He's got 5.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Got a piece of it, and he's going for the oop here. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Hawks ball. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Hunter, good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive end.
Here's Primetime. He's got 6. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Rebounded by Halliburton.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Pass to Red Hot. Over to the wing. Here's Livers. Shoots over Bryant, and too long on the shot.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Here's Red. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Big Daddy. To the inside. It's stolen by Hunter. Bryant outside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Timeout called. Portland.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Livers, covered by Bryant. Pass to Red Hot. There's the block. Driving inside, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
At the line for your Hawks. I count 1 shot.
What's up?
They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Oh,
nice!
Hey, what a jam!
Yeah. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pass to Big Daddy. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Red. Here's O'Neal. It's tipped. They recover it. Now the Blazers on the move. The shot by Big Daddy, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get...
Oh,
okay!
my goodness.
Okay, I see it.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Down low, the Cobra, and he converts the layup. He's got 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Red. Now Bryant. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this.
Give me some more. Yeah.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's ABC. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. And it's Dub in at the 2. That's tipped. Pass to Red Hot. Here's Dub, guarded by Young. 5 on the clock. Here's Dub. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Here's ABC.
Oh, come on, get out of the way.
Don't get caught sleeping.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Here's Big Dog. Blocked. Here's Boomer. No good on the shot. And it's Portland the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Dub. Got a hand on it. Outside Young. Pass to the Cobra. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ATA Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ATA Hawks dancers.
Both teams will make substitutions. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to ABC. Inside, Big Dog. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
That's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Here's the kid. Comes up empty down low.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
Pass to Big Dog. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Boomer. And he's going for the lob. It's deflected. To the middle. Here's Big Dog. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's the kid. Tipped. Here's Red Hot. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 6. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. let's present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Hawks head coach had some advice for the team over the last break, and he said to his guys, quote, "Let's get a few more stops here, and we should be in great shape to close this one out." Keeping it simple, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Down low. Right wing. Here's the kid. And the Hawks with another three.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
For the Trailblazers.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sampson. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.